Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Sidejag, the show that has no purpose. This is like Seinfeld for YouTube. It's like we try to have a purpose, but it's usually
Yeah,
not.
it doesn't work. I read a comment. I was in the channel to do something, and I read a comment. It's like just get to the review, and I was like, man, I feel bad for you. For one, you thought this was a serious show,
Yeah,
but we did reviews, and we let you down.
yeah.
But I
Like
don't
this,
feel that bad because that's not what we do.
yeah, it's like Mad Magazine for
Yeah,
movie reviews. It's just
yeah,
it's purposeless. So I mean, if you're new to this and you're hoping that we are going to review the movie, we will eventually talk about it.
yeah.
But you know.
It's
Oh,
hey, we've had. I think we've done a whole show
there's
that was
been some,
based on a review, and we talked about it maybe 5 minutes.
yeah, because the shows, but
Because
there's been where
it's
we've talked a good half hour about the movie because we really
yeah.
enjoyed it. In this case,
We're gonna talk about 2 different
we're gonna
movies.
talk about two different movies. So you watched Treasure Planet, which I'll
Yeah,
be watching later this week, and
yeah.
and I watched
Atlantis,
Atlantis
which
because
and it's good because you have seen Treasure Planet before. I had not seen Treasure Planet before.
right,
I thought I had not, but I have
yeah,
seen Atlantis before.
yeah. I mean, I've seen them both.
Yeah,
I don't really remember that much about Treasure Planet. I mean, I do, but it's like it's yeah. The one thing I will say, so like talking about Atlantis, it's Michael J. Fox plays the main character, and I'm assuming like this was after his
Parkinson's,
diagnosis.
yeah.
Yeah. Um, but I really miss Michael J. Fox.
Oh, dude, Michael J. Fox was awesome.
Like
Yeah,
I kind of wish we could get him. I mean, even if it's voiceovers like that or
yeah.
any like he's so good. He
I
was
would
so
trade a lot
good.
of actors for Michael J. Fox. Like
Yes.
Timothy
Yeah.
Chalamet in an instant.
Oh God, yes.
Trade him.
Like not even a thought. Just
Yeah,
who
yeah.
disappear. Be gone with you.
Yeah,
Um,
listen, I'd give The Rock, Kevin Hart.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Not
the
Cena,
one
I'd
there
use
there
Cena.
was one character. There's one character in the movie which is the explosive expert, and I'm like, man, I know this guy. I just could not. I'm like, why do I know this guy? Why do I know this guy? And finally, I IMDb'd the cast because I was like, dude, A-list cast, A-list, like the amount of A-listers that were either not A-list then or A-list now, or just were A-listers back then. The cast was insane. Like,
Yeah.
um, the head bad guy, Rockford Files, dude.
Oh,
Um,
what the hell's his name?
um, Hang on.
Because I'm gonna look up because I didn't even realize who was in Treasure Planet.
Nobody. Nobody.
Yeah, because I didn't recognize any.
So you got
Oh, Joseph Gordon. Wait. Joseph Gordon.
James
Levitt?
Garner.
James Garner.
James Garner was with Rockford Files. So, heavy hitter there. Um, so and then you had John Mahoney, which was the rich dude. Leonard Nimoy played the dad.
Dang.
Florence Stanley, and a lot of these guys it had freaking Jim Varney.
Yeah.
Hey, that guy. Hey man, or hey Earl. You know, um, so there was tons of, but the one guy in the whole cast that totally threw me off is Don Novello. Okay,
Yeah.
Don or Novolio, Novello. Okay, so hey Vern, thank you,
Yeah.
Jason. I knew somebody would come through. Yeah, Spock was in it. So I was like, it was killing me. His voice was killing me. Like, I know this voice. Why can't I put it together? And I will throw it out to you just to see how old your Saturday Night Live goes back. Father Guido Sarducci.
I don't recall that.
Oh my gosh, dude! So that would probably been the '80s then.
Yeah.
And
It's
so
like
he played.
Blues Brothers era.
Yes.
Yeah,
So
okay.
he played Father Guido Sarducci. He was an Italian,
Yeah.
and I was like, "Oh my god, I can't believe I totally forgot about this guy." I used to love watching Saturday Night Live in the hopes that this character would come up,
Yeah.
and it's just funny because it's like I'm killing myself going, "Why do I know this voice? Like, why is this killing me like this?" And I was like, "Shit, this is freaking awesome." But it was crazy. I mean, for Disney to get this character cast back then, and like like they were trying. They were trying very hard to make this movie something that was never going to be.
Yeah.
Like, it was never going to be an amazing movie because it was almost like they were trying to make movies that are animation that were like movies, not like
They were
Frozen.
it seemed to me, what I remember of Atlantis, that it was trying to be
Not
Pixar
yet, Chris.
pre-Pixar being.
Yeah, it was almost like they were trying to make like live action, like not
Yeah,
live action movies, but animated adventure movies for guys, for kids, for
right.
boys. They
Well,
couldn't because, I mean, if you think about it, Disney is primarily kids and
yeah,
girls,
right, yeah.
and they'll throw a leading male character in there, but he's usually shunned by whatever the female character is. I mean,
Yeah.
you know,
Like Prince
Coco
Charming,
was,
people got mad, "Oh, he saved Snow White," but listen, no
yeah.
one gives a shit about Prince Charming.
Nobody cares. Nobody cares,
They
and
don't even
no
know his
one
first
cares.
name,
No one cares about Hans and Frozen.
Yeah,
Coco was the switch because Coco was a little boy, so I mean, it was
right,
still a kid movie though. Lilo and Stitch was kid movie with alien creature.
yeah,
So it's like it's either a kid or it's a female.
right,
So I looked at these two movies as like, let's try to make some because they didn't own Star Wars yet.
yeah,
They didn't own Marvel, so I think this was their like, hey, let's try this. And these two movies really exemplified the attempt that Disney made and did not do well at.
yeah. Well,
You
and I
know,
feel like I'll be curious to hear what you think next week after you watch Treasure Planet again. I felt like Atlantis is probably in my memory better than Treasure Planet. Not that Treasure Planet was bad, but it just reminded me of a worse Peter Pan. It was a pirate movie,
yeah,
and it was
right.
like
I could
it
see that.
it wasn't Peter Pan because you're not going to the where the
No,
kids are and
no,
all
they're
that,
not
but
abducting. Yeah,
and it's an adventure, but it was just Peter Pan esque.
yes, pirates and
Yeah, and I
yeah,
thought I was
yeah,
like, oh, okay, I like Peter Pan better, but this, I mean, I wouldn't say I still think it's a good movie.
right.
I just don't think it lived up to like either earlier Disney or later Disney. I think it
Right.
was kind of an awkward era of movies for him.
Yes, and that's my point.
Yeah,
And Wally is Pixar, so Pixar is its own little entity of like that doesn't make sense. I mean, Toy Story, Wally, all of those Pixar movies are unique to that thought process. Inside Out
right.
and all of those movies all are in a cabinet way over there because they all excelled in ways that we cannot put our like make sense of. Like Wally was an incredible movie that you're just like, why
Yeah.
do I care about this little trash compactor?
Dude, every,
you know,
every Pixar movie, and I don't even call them a cartoon because they're not
no,
cartoons.
they're not. They're just
And it's like and they're just so far ahead of what now
yeah,
the only thing that came close to this, and it was only like the first one, was DreamWorks when they had Shrek. And I
yeah.
was like, okay, that first one was awesome.
Shrek
They
wrecked it. Yeah.
and then they were just trying to like they're just trying to ride that dragon the rest of the
Well,
way
you
out.
had Bugs Life, and then they came out with Ants. And it was
Yeah.
like, thank God they did. Did they come out with a Cars ripoff? I don't remember. I feel like
I
they
don't
did,
know.
but you know,
Yeah, see, like Ants, I liked it, but it was nothing compared to Bugs Life was
no,
like the movie.
correct.
Ants was like, oh, okay, this is cool.
Ants
Like
was
Shrek,
funny. I mean, dude, Sylvester Stallone was in it. I mean,
yeah.
I was like,
And it's like
okay,
they tried, but Pixar truly is in a league of their own when it comes to this stuff.
yeah.
With
Who did the B movie?
that wasn't that
I
That
feel
was
like that was
Seinfeld. That might have been Disney.
that wasn't Disney.
Was it not?
No, it was not
You know what?
Disney.
I can find out.
Yeah, I mean, we have the technology.
Yeah,
Yeah, we do have the technology. But I feel like, but there again, the B movie was funny, but it wasn't a hit. You know, you had Seinfeld. Kids don't know who Seinfeld is.
DreamWorks. It was DreamWorks.
Yeah, yeah. I feel like the B movie was trying to capitalize on that Shrek-esque type
Right.
thing. You know, bring in some A-list actors that might be able to pull this off.
And it was good. It was a good
Yeah,
movie.
it was entertaining. And
It
like,
wasn't Shrek though. They didn't reach Shrek
no.
level, but
And then they had the meatball movie where the meatballs were, you know,
yes.
Sunny with a Chance of Meatballs.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
you know, they were just going off in different direction, which I liked. Like DreamWorks when they did that, like some of those movies are good. How to Train Your Dragon, you know, which
Yeah, that was good. That was a good
that
one.
was a fantastic. But there
Yeah.
again, it was like, okay, you guys figured it out. Come out with your own shit. I've never seen Storks.
Which makes me think of, I was trying to, so we went to Six Flags over the weekend
Oh, fantastic.
with Bailey and Matt, and
Yeah.
there's this one ride. I forget what the hell it's called. It's like pirate theme. It's kind of Pirates of the Caribbean-esque.
Okay.
And you go through it, and it's just on a cheesy little dinky thing, and you go through it, and it's like pirates, and then all of a sudden, dude, it just gets like dark and stormy, and you can't see nothing, and it's like, I'm thinking like, damn, they like kids go on this, like little kids, and there were little kids in front of it. I was like, they got to be terrified. But then it goes into like almost like it's a small world, but they're like weird creatures that live in caves, and they're dancing. It's happy music. It's just such a strange ride. I should have videotaped it.
It sounds so weird.
It is a strange ride, and it made me think of there was a live action cartoon type thing on HBO back in the day.
Okay.
There was Jim Henson. I still to this day cannot think of the name of it. They lived underground.
Fraggle Rock?
Puppets. Fraggle Rock. Yeah, it was Fraggle Rock.
Yeah.
It was Fraggle Rock, but like happier with it. But dude, I'm telling you, it had such a weird twist to these things, and there was like it looked like they were eating the pirates. I don't know, dude. It's just it's a weird ass ride.
So speaking of eating the pirates, so we had the kids come over Saturday night. We had a pizza and apparently arts and crafts night. Everyone getting ready for Halloween. So somehow I got roped into doing arts and crafts all night, and I was like, I wasn't prepared for this. Like I was sewing, I was drawing, I was doing all kinds of shit that I was like, I just kind of don't want to do this. So anyways, I'm sitting down with the littlest one, the little 3-year-old girl, and I have a picture on my wall. Okay, that is the old Memorex blown away.
Yes,
but
seat.
Yeah. But it's just him in the seat, and somebody painted a Venom head on it, and Venom has his mouth open, and all of this color is like coming out of his mouth.
Yeah,
and it's really cool. So I saw it in a vape shop, and which I don't vape. We have one in the plaza, and I saw it. I go, oh, dude, I have to have that. That is the coolest thing ever. So, anyways, it hangs. I had it professionally framed. It's beautiful. You know, I spent way more money getting it framed than the picture cost me. But so it hangs on the wall, and so the little girl looks at it. She's looking at it. She goes, that looks scary. And I said, it's Venom. She goes, it's not scary. And she goes, no. I said, yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. He likes to eat heads, but I mean, he's still, you know, Eddie, I want to eat a head. And I start doing Venom's voice. And I said, you know, I whip out my phone and I type in Venom video, you know, and so we watch it. And he's like, I want, you know, what do you want for dinner tonight? Tater tots and chocolate, you know. And she's staring at it. She's laughing. Like her eyes are glued to this thing.
Mm-hmm.
So she didn't hear head. She heard hair. He eats hair and chocolate. And so I get a text message from the mom, and she's like, what monster eats hair and chocolate? And I go, okay. And I type back it's Venom and it's heads and chocolate. She goes, she thinks there's a monster running around in the house that eats hair and chocolate. Thank you, Mr. Dean.
That's
and I was like, seriously? Like, and I'm sitting there going, dude, we're all in the room, and she is staring at the screen intently, like, play it again. You know, and I'm like, I was just obliging. I didn't try to scare her or nothing. Shit, but
at least that's something to legitimately get scared of. Bailey and Kyle, when they were young, They
Yeah.
were scared of Swiper from Dora the Explorer.
I can understand that. I can understand that. Yeah. Yeah, and, you know, we watched the scene, like, he never actually ate anybody in the scene, you know,
Yeah.
it was just like "Wah!" And then they cut, you
Yeah.
know, and she's like, you know, and, oh, that was cool, you know, and I thought it was good. I was like, "Alright, she's digging this, man," you know,
Yeah.
because I always feel like if you're afraid of something, then you need to kind of face it and figure it out.
It
You
was
know,
probably
because
all good till bedtime. Like,
well, and so their mom was hiding. They were playing hide and seek, and the mom was hiding.
yeah,
And she was hiding in the living room, like under a blanket, like behind a chair.
right.
And they're like, "Where's mom?" And I'm like, "I guess she's hiding." And she's like, "We have to find her." And so they want to go into the back bedrooms, like back here. And like they look in the hallway and they're like, "It's dark." And the 3-year-old goes, "We need an adult. One of the parents needs to help us." And I just looked, I'm like, "What did she just say?" And I was like, "Oh, okay." So I got up and I walked with them and I was like, "Hey, you know where the light switches are? I'll walk with you. Turn on the light switches." And we went back and they looked all over the place. And we got done and they're like, "Where's mom?" And they're like scared. I was like, "Why are you guys scared?" "Well, she's gonna jump out at us." And I go, "I don't know if she's gonna do that. Why, like, you're pre-scaring yourself. Calm down. Like,
Uh,
let's just get through this." And so we go back out and I go, "Are you sure you looked in the living room?" Like, "Yeah." And so they walk out, they're like kind of standing halfway in the living room. And I go, "Maybe move all the way into the living room and just kind of look around a little bit, you know?" And they're like, they see like a head, and, you know, and they're like, "I think she's there." And I was like, "Well, go get her." You know, and I'm just like, so there was other activities that were going on, you know,
yeah,
but I just thought it was funny. I was like,
that is
"Oh,
funny.
okay. Venom."
Speaking of scaring, when we had our pee break in between shows,
Mhm.
I walked out and I turned to the right, see someone out of the right. It's Cassie on her tippy toes getting my damn cookies. So she doesn't see me, and I'm like, "Hey, get out of there!"
Oh, you scared the shit out of her. Oh, okay.
And she's like, "What?" She's like, "What?" And I said, "Get out of my snacks." She's like, "These are my snacks. You eat the Rice Krispie treats." Like, "No, I bought the little Biscoff, like the plain
Yeah,
cookies."
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Like,
yeah.
"No, I bought those too." And she's like, "Well, I can't reach them." I was like, "I put them up there so your short ass couldn't reach them." But she was on her tippy toes, and she did get them.
Yeah.
And
Did
then,
you get the new Biscoff Christmas package?
ooh, no, I
Oh,
didn't.
yeah. So we were in Publix the other day and they had all the Biscoffs on sale and they were all in their festive Christmas package. And Haley goes, "Eh." And I go, "Why?" And she goes, "It's just packaging. They didn't do anything to the cookie." I'm like, "Man, you're a tough sell.
Yeah.
You really are a tough sell, man."
Like, you don't have to do much to Biscoffs. They're pretty damn good.
Oh, the Wolfie thing from the Never Ending Story. That was
Oh, the
just
flying one?
creepy.
Was it the
Yeah.
flying one? Yeah, the
Yeah.
dog? Yeah,
Atreyu was the
yeah.
kid. I don't know. Yeah, that thing was stupid.
Well,
I was
when I told Cassie about that, I was like, "Hey, listen, I didn't sign up for this, for all this attitude here." And she's like, "Oh, it's complimentary." Like, "Okay, fair enough. I got a show to do."
um, I don't know what eggnog is,
I'm
but
not a fan.
I don't want any part of it. Not even
Uh,
it's disgusting. Like,
I don't think it's disgusting, but
I
I just don't. Have you tried it?
oh, yeah. I was like,
Yeah,
"Get it out." I was like, "You can't
yeah.
make me drink this.
I,
My body is a temple. It will not."
yeah, you rejected it.
Yeah, I totally rejected. It was like, "Screw this shit."
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah. Oh, I will. Like, I'm not gonna ever drink eggnog, but listen, like when it comes to Christmas time drinks, like skip the eggnog, skip all this. Like, either give me one of two things. Hot
Okay.
chocolate, totally acceptable.
Yes, of
Hot
course.
chocolate, maybe preferred. I will also take a hot apple cider with a cinnamon stick in it.
Yeah, you know, it's funny. I've always liked the hot apple cider. I'm the only one. Haley's
Really?
starting to like appreciate that. Like now that she's getting older and her taste buds have moved past chicken tenders.
Yeah.
Um, no, I love the hot apple cider. Okay. Let me rephrase it. I really enjoy the hot apple cider. I don't want it every night, but like if we're
No,
going
it's just
somewhere and like,
it's like a Christmas thing. Like,
yeah, if it's on the table, I'm like, ooh,
yeah,
you
it's
know,
like we
you know.
matter of fact, we have a little place called Fort Smith Theater here, and they do live plays. So often they'll have an intermission, and they'll have like free hot cider or hot
Yeah.
chocolate. And I was like, dude, this is awesome. Like watching a Christmas show. It's cold as maybe
Oh, yeah.
snowing outside. Get the hot cider, the hot chocolate. Like, yeah, this is the life.
Yeah,
This
so
is
because
the
I mean,
best season of the year.
with us, there's not a lot of days to enjoy the torture of cold weather. You know,
Yeah,
when Haley was in high school and stuff like that, she played soccer. They played soccer this time of the year, so it was always cold.
yeah,
Or it would be cold at nighttime. So, you know, because they play through like December and January. And that's when that's the coldest we get for the most part. And so, you know, getting hot chocolate was like, oh
yeah.
yeah, baby.
That's it
Yeah.
right there.
Yeah.
Like with some marshmallows in there. Oh man.
Yeah. So like I get the eggnog and rum, yummy. Like I feel but that's not eggnog. That's a
Yeah.
alcoholic beverage. Okay. That's like,
That's my mom's was go to Christmas. Eggnog
yeah.
and yeah, I guess she did use rum. I don't know if she used rum or scotch or whatever. Who knows?
Yeah. Brown liquid. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And amaretto and all that other crap,
Yeah.
whatever all that shit is. I have no
No,
idea.
I'm not a fan of but listen, hot apple cider, hot chocolate,
Yeah.
coffee I can drink year round. I don't
Yeah. It's not a festive thing.
I enjoy coffee, but that's not something I want to add to the list of bad shit I already do.
Yeah.
So like I'll just have coffee. I might have 1 or 2 a month.
So
I enjoy it when I have
you know
it.
what really says Christmas to me?
What?
When Chick-fil-A releases the peppermint
The
milkshake.
peppermint milkshake. Peppermint milkshake's goated, dude.
That's the official start of the Christmas season.
All
Yeah.
all of their milkshakes are good.
Yeah. So last night after we went grocery shopping for my dad, Haley was like, "Hey, I said to Haley, I said, what do you want to eat?" She said, "I don't know." I said, "All right, we're going to Chick-fil-A." And so I said to the guy, you know, because they have the people standing there taking your order, which I don't get, but whatever. And I said, "Do you guys have any specialty milkshakes right now?" And he's like, "No." He goes, "But you know it's coming next, right?" And I go, "Do tell." You know, Haley's over like, "What?" And he goes, "Peppermint milkshakes, they're coming." And Haley's like, "Do you know when?" He goes, "No, they won't tell us."
I need to know the day and the time.
Yes, exactly. I was like, "Bro, chill out." Like she's waiting. She's
Yeah.
waiting for those, man. And I'm just like, I mean, they're good. I'll probably have 3 or 4 through the season, but
Yeah.
not enough to be like, "Oh, it's peppermint milkshake day."
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You know, it's like, we're going, storm the barricades. We're coming in. Open the doors. It's
Listen.
Sunday. Fuck you. Open the doors, you church going fiends. What's
That's
wrong
like
with you?
Haley doesn't strike me as a pepper or a pumpkin spice girl, but I can
No, she's
definitely
not.
see her as any Christmas drink.
So the pumpkin and spice thing, she's slowly starting to get into the pumpkin spice thing because I'm like, hey man, look, okay, let's just experience this. Let's not make fun of it like everybody else does. Let's just it became very popular for a reason. So there has to be something there, right?
Right.
So can we just like, you know, so every year I'll get like a couple of pumpkin and spice. Like this year I got some we got some bread, I got some donuts. And I did get some apple cider donuts. Oh, those are so good.
Dude, apple cider donuts are good.
Those were flashbacks to when I was a kid. And I had to tell Haley this, and she goes, "You're so old." I was
Do
like,
they
"Shut
put the cinnamon and sugar on them still? Is that the kind that they
up."
do?
It had glaze. This one was glazed.
Oh, I like the ones with cinnamon sugar and like they have like the cream cheese frosting.
Yeah, this had the cream cheese frosting on it.
Yeah.
It probably had tons of cinnamon and shit in it. It just tasted good, you know.
They're good.
Like,
yeah.
it's like it's a donut, like yummy.
Well, I had a pumpkin pie milkshake.
Yes.
Or a concrete they call it. So we went to we had Freddy's frozen custard one night this week. And dude, it's like when you eat there, it's so heavy. Like,
yeah, it's custard.
Yeah, well, I mean, just the food itself, you know, the smash burgers and all that. So I got the chili dogs. Like, I'm not, for whatever reason, the smash burger just felt heavy.
Yeah, so
I got a chili dog, but the reason is they do it in like a lobster roll bun.
Yeah,
and they use all beef hot dogs, which I like. And I got cheese curds, so I already got that right.
Yeah. You're just dieting,
dude, and it's just like it's so heavy. But I'm like, I want an ice cream from there. It's really the only reason I wanted you to go here. I probably should have just got one thing and not a meal,
right?
But I got a pumpkin pie concrete, literally had chunks of pumpkin pie. Like they cut
Yeah.
a pumpkin pie up and put it in there.
Yeah.
Dude, let me tell you, I was expecting it to be bad. It was wonderful.
Yeah. No,
It was actually really good.
I had a milkshake just like that, like a month ago too, right at the height of right when pumpkin spice was coming out.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, I don't even remember where I got it, and they got me some pumpkin spice ice cream. So I mean, every year I try to get a couple of these just pumpkin and spice things, just to, and they have all been fantastic.
I like
You know?
I like seasonal stuff.
And I'm like, if I have to be a gay teenage girl, whatever, I'll
Yeah, who
just,
cares?
whatever.
Yeah.
I'm not a coffee person, so I don't get to experience that, but. It's like, whatever. I don't care. I mean, they're fun. It's good. It's yummy. There's a local custard place that serves melted chocolate
Ooh.
custard as yeah, that sounds good.
Oh man.
Yeah. That sounds very
Sounds like it's making
yeah.
my blood sugar go up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But peppermint, so all things Christmas is peppermint. So Haley's a bit freaked out right now because technically, like November is like right around the corner, and she wants to start decorating November 1st, and I leave like right away. Like SEMA is like November 3rd this year. So it's Monday, November 3rd. So I'm like, if you want to decorate, we need to get all this shit taken care of. And we have to start decorating on like, Friday and Saturday night, or it's not going to get done. And then we leave like 2 weeks later. So I'm like, we got to start.
Yeah.
She's just like, oh crap.
This is the best.
She wants 2 months of Christmas.
Yeah. Well, I don't blame her. It's like it's the best season of the year. So it's like I know a lot of people don't like Halloween. I love Halloween. But
It's
I'm
very
not
popular. It's getting very popular, I've noticed. And I noticed this just because of the yard stuff.
and they do it big around here. We don't do that.
Right.
But what we like on Halloween is we set our outdoor movie screen up and we'll watch like kid friendly Halloween movies. And there's so many kids that come through here that we don't even go inside. We sit outside the whole time.
Nice.
And we'll watch a movie. And we were handing out full size candy bars, so it's just one each. Easier that way. I would spend like roughly the same amount of money. We used to spend $150 in candy a year. But this year, it just popped in my head like, what we should do? We're already watching a movie. Let's buy a popcorn machine and hand out bags of popcorn and just snack size candies. So that's what we got, a popcorn machine. I got to test it out this weekend, make sure everything's good.
Okay.
But that way the parents that are with them, like, hey, the kids might not give a shit about popcorn, but the adults would enjoy some hot popcorn, I'm sure.
Yeah.
So that's what we're doing. We're just going to go back to snack size candies, but do bags of popcorn. She's already bought the bags. We bought the thing. We have a bigger movie screen. We have an inflatable that's 110-inch.
Dang, look, you guys just go all out, man.
It's bigger. No, it's 240. It's 10 foot.
Jesus.
10 foot.
Wow.
So we upgraded this time. I have a better projector with a lot more light. So yeah, so we just kick it in the chair. Last year we brought and Bailey and Matt usually love to hang out, but they're doing a Halloween party. But we get the fire pit out, bring it to the front,
right?
Set up. So that from that point on, it's just like my favorite time of the year because then you have Thanksgiving, which is a great eating holiday.
Yes, we'll be on a boat, so
and it feels like Christmas through there to me, anyways.
Yes,
you start filling the stores at Christmas, and everyone's just a little bit nicer on Christmas, but I don't know how.
Maybe not this year
because it's like people seem like they're in a bad spot right now.
Yeah. I don't know.
And Cassie I
think niceness is going to be tough this year.
It's going to be tough. I mean, Cassie hasn't been paid since the first.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Government shutdown. It's real.
Yeah, good times.
Jesus Christ. No, that's fantastic. Yeah, it's funny because, like I was saying, there's a lot of blow up stuff and lights and I'm just like, it's cool, but I'm like, I don't like Halloween. I don't care for the holiday. It's never been fantastic for me. It's just kind of like a stopgap before
Yeah.
Oh, the real holidays start. But everyone's making a big deal out of Halloween, man. I mean, it's like this is the biggest I think Halloween. We walk and drive through the subdivision. I'm like, holy crap, there's a lot of people decorating for this shit. Like, oh no, for sure.
Yeah. No. The
100%.
people at the stores are. Here's what happens during this time.
Yep.
People that usually only stay in their house, and I'm talking about it's usually old people,
Yeah.
older people. They get out and they're not because they don't know about Amazon and all this stuff.
Right.
So they want to go to the stores and buy it.
Yeah.
And they're grumpy ass old people that aren't usually out of their house. They don't know how
Right.
to drive. And then they go into stores acting like they own the place. And it's like those people are out every holiday season because they got to do their shopping in person. And their grandkids deserve the best of everything.
Just you get them Amazon gift cards and be done with it.
Yep.
Everyone would be happy.
Hey, when I finally taught Cassie into because we don't buy for adults in our family.
Yeah.
Like in our extended family, like we'll buy for our kids or whatever. But like my sister and my nephews and all them that are adults, we don't buy for them. We just buy for the little kids, like under 18, and
Right.
the teenagers exchange with themselves.
Right.
So Cassie she just rack her brain trying to get the perfect gift. And I was like, hey, listen, I would love to just go to Christmas with a stack of 20s. And every kid, I just throw 20s out. I was like, we could even bump it up to 40 if you want. Because I don't know what you usually spend.
Right.
I said, I guarantee you, me handing them 20 or 40 bucks, they'll be way happier than getting whatever it is we decided to get them.
Right.
And we finally did that last year, and it worked out.
Right.
Except for one kid. He's like, what is this? Because we had it in an envelope.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, you don't want it? He's like, what is it? And I was like, I'll take it. If you don't want it, I'll take it. He's like, what is it? I said, oh, well, here, give it back. No, I'll look. I'm like, Jesus, getting 20 questions trying to hand you a damn Christmas card.
Yeah. So like last year, I think last year or the year before last, I took, Fernando's because we're Target across the street. So
yeah,
I said, hey man, let's walk over to Target and you can tell everybody, you can tell me what you want for Christmas. And then I'd tell Fernando what he was talking about. And like we would just do loops around the toy section at Target. And finally he was just like, I really want these things. And I go, okay. Let me write this down and we'll make sure Santa knows.
Yeah.
And then I would just go back later in the day and pick up whatever he wanted. And that would be that, and it's like, the problem is, okay, so like I ran into this problem with Haley. It's like, what do you want for Christmas? I don't know. You want presents to open. I totally get it. But what do you need? What is it? What do you want? I mean, I like, what, like, do you need another toy? Like a kid, what toy do you need? Like, is there something? These kids have so much.
Yeah.
It's like Santa wants to bring you something. What do you need? What is it what toy do you want? I want it all. What does that mean?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
it's just so depressing. I mean, I remember like every present I got was like pulling fucking teeth to get this one gift. And it's like, that gift is like, it was like getting your one pair of shoes.
Yeah.
You're going to rock this present for the next 6 months until your birthday. It's like, this is going to be it. I'm going to just, it's like, as she got older, it was like, what do you need? You need a new laptop? Do you need an iPad? I mean, you want a new phone? I mean, just tell me what you want, man. I don't know. Because there again, it's one of those things where it's like,
she already has.
Yeah, it's like, it's like, you need a pair. You see Disney ears, you buy them. You see, and it's like, that's the sucky thing about like Christmas. It's like, and to me, it's like, it doesn't have to be big gifts. I mean, small gifts are fine.
Oh yeah.
But it's like, trying to figure out what to get these people. And for me, I get it. It's the same thing. It's like, what do you want?
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't really want anything. I mean, just buy me some small shit that'd be cool to open.
Yeah.
You don't have to spend thousands of dollars on me. It's not in your budget.
Something simple. That's right. And I try to tell them, like, don't buy me nothing, but they won't do it. I was like, I have more joy giving you guys something
Right.
than you getting me something.
Right.
And
You know,
like Bailey, luckily she's easy. She just wants us to buy her the shit that she's too cheap to buy for herself.
right. And
Like that's
Haley's the same way. But
she'll
then
be like
won't tell us.
I want the all leather Converse. They're like $150. Like cool, because she's like I want them, but she doesn't want to buy them.
Right.
Or
And that's what I'm talking about. That's the stuff I would, it's like,
yeah,
what is it? Is there shoes? Is there jacket? Is there shirt? Do
yeah,
you need pants? I mean, you don't need anything else in your life. I mean, you got, I mean, it's like, and like they go, what do you want? I'm like, what I want you're not going to buy me. Okay. It's like, no, you're not going to spend that kind of money on me. So, just give me some little widgets and doodad shit that look cool. I mean,
yeah,
that's because I'm a couple $100 isn't gonna fill the tank.
yeah,
Because there again, I look at it as practical.
yeah.
It's like, what do I need? Oh, I need these things. Is
That's
that a
what
Christmas present? Not really.
that's what I done. I got, matter of fact, I have right here. This is the one things I asked for because I didn't want to pay for it myself. It's a vessel screwdriver.
Yeah.
So it's a Japanese ratcheting screwdriver.
Mhm. Yep.
It's $30, which is not a lot of money for them to spend on a gift, but it was a lot of money that I didn't want to spend on one screwdriver.
Correct.
But I
Yeah.
absolutely love this thing. So I try to come up with these as much as I can, but it's hard. It's tough.
Yeah. And that's what Sue will be like, you didn't put anything on your Amazon list. I'm like,
yeah.
So like now I have to go and go find stuff on my Amazon list, and it's like, I mean, everything I want is expensive.
Yeah. And then Kyle, like, see, Bailey's easy. And then Kyle's girlfriend Taylor, she's easy. And she'll just have an Amazon list full of cheap stuff. Like Taylor, you could pick something a little bit better, She's like, well, she's and then Kyle and Matt, it's like them do. Unfortunately, they do the same kind of shit that I do.
Right.
Like, I don't really need it. And it's like she's not just gonna. She has to get you something. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Hey.
Right. So that's It's like, I don't know. Give me some of my gift cards for IKEA. I'll go finish this room finally.
Yeah,
that would be nice. Yeah.
No, I didn't. No, I should put that on the list.
What is it?
That I showed it. That's the Snap-on tool, the retractable door panel tool. Have you not seen it?
I don't think I remember that. No.
Yeah, I don't even remember the part number on it, but it's a cool looking Snap-on tool. And unfortunately, I follow this guy on YouTube that's a Snap-on dealer.
Yeah.
And he does these short videos, and it's like 5 Snap-on tools you never knew you needed until now. And that popped up, and it's like stuff like that pops up, like, oh, that could be very useful. And he tells the part number and the list price. It's like,
Snap-on retract. I gotta see what this is now.
Here, I'm gonna look it up. I'll look it up.
Because I'm like,
I'm on your list, huh?
I mean, I'm intrigued. Not gonna lie.
Jason probably has the part number. I bet I know he's a Snap-on guy. Oh my god, this is expensive, dude. I did not remember it being this expensive. Let's see. Share screen. I can't believe it's that expensive.
Well, it's Snap-on. It's $100.
Here it is, right here. You're right.
Oh, that thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I remember those.
It's like a
switchblade.
Yeah.
Yes. Those look totally useless. For $100? No.
Yeah,
trash.
not for $100. I don't know if I'll get it for 100. I was thinking it was like 40, and it's on back order. God.
They suck.
These Blue Point ones kind of suck too.
Dude, I don't buy any of that crap. You can probably find that same tool on Amazon.
Yeah, I have a
door panel tool.
I have just the metal one that I like to use. He said they can keep it. I just have the metal one that's like the little bend hook. But then I have some plastic ones, of course. You got to have plastic ones so you don't ruin the panels on some of them. But
so it's funny. So Jason was asking me about noise canceling headphones for his kid that's going to go to Disney.
Yeah.
And I would say do not buy noise canceling headphones to go to Disney because they don't work like that. Noise canceling headphones aren't designed to work in an outside environment. They'll actually probably cause you more problems than just getting a really nice set of headphones, or I'm sorry, a really nice set of inexpensive headphones that just go over the ear.
Yeah.
So that encapsulate the ear. So what I would suggest is
Closed back.
going to Best Buy, and because they still have, or even Target might have some like skull candies or something like that, and just find the most inexpensive pair that totally encapsulate his ear,
Mm-hmm.
and that will give you the better noise canceling for walking around than and you'd be surprised. I've never seen a kid wearing headphones at Disney. So, because it's not loud. Like there's not a lot of loud things at Disney. Now, Universal, screw that. Everything's loud there. I want to wear headphones. That place pisses me off.
Yeah.
Okay, it's a desensitized type. Yeah, no. So I would find really puffy over the ear headphones that will encapsulate his ear, not noise canceling. Because one thing is noise canceling, the batteries go dead. Two, noise canceling isn't designed to remove atmospheric. It's designed to remove like white noise type stuff, like airplane and air conditioning, and just quiet a room, not an outside environment. So, and if you don't, and honestly, if you don't need them to be playing music or anything like that,
the gun headphones.
Yes, pick up a set of gun headphones.
Mm-hmm.
Those are cheap as get out, and you can get them in. Like I have a purple set that I have at work, which are really cool.
Yeah.
But you can get really nice, comfortable sets of those that you can just order off Amazon or go to your local gun dealer, and that way you're not playing music or anything like that. So if he doesn't need music, then just get shooting headphones.
Yeah.
Because you can find they have those for kids too. So the point is you'll be able to get something for him or her, and they'll feel special having those. So,
and then may or may not need them. Just see how it goes, and then
yeah, because most of the time walking around, there's very little noise. When you go onto a ride, like Haunted Mansion or something like that, which of course, or Small World or whatever, it's not necessarily loud. It's not like they're just like and they do. Disney does a really good job of controlling the volume experience. I've never been with anyone that they're like, wow, this is so
too much.
Yeah, and we go with kids all the time just because they're kids. But I get it. It's the same thing with the little kids we take. He's autistic, so he needs those kind of things to mellow things out, and he's getting better. But yeah, I know what you mean. But no, that's what I would do. Don't spend any money on noise canceling headphones. They're not going to work for what you're trying to do. So, but yeah.
Speaking of which, we went to Six Flags
over the
weekend.
Yep.
Never been there during it's their Fright Fest, I guess.
Oh, fantastic.
Which Six Flags is just well below like a Disney and Universal.
Oh yeah. It's a lot of roller coasters, and it's like a Busch Gardens.
Right. So I didn't expect much from theming, but I will tell you, I was shocked at the theming they had there.
Mm-hmm.
Literally every part of the park was themed, and they had some kind of Halloween thing going through it.
Oh yeah.
And, they changed some of the rides, like they were running the carousel in reverse with Halloween lights and
fantastic
stuff.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, if they played the music in reverse, this would be super creepy. But they didn't do that. But then
they probably hadn't thought about that.
Yeah, they probably hadn't. But if they played the music in reverse, because it's like an old carousel, that's not meant to have creepy faces on it. But when you start looking at them, like, oh, this is weird. But as you go through the park, man, they had like exhibits. Like there's a scare hallway, and we walked through it. We were there earlier. We didn't get there. They were open noon to midnight.
Okay,
like we don't want to be there with like 12 hours. So we showed up at like 5 or 6. We went to a putt and did all this early.
Right.
And it was still light, so we're walking through this hallway, and they have like a murder house set up that you can see inside, and there's like a wolf bride type thing,
Mm-hmm.
and walking through like, oh, this is cool. It's like a murder scene inside there. Well,
Right.
once it was dark, boom, actors popping out everywhere.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
they
yeah.
have actors everywhere. They have smoke everywhere, just coming out of every tree.
Oh yeah.
And you go back through there, there's all kinds of scary, like the wolf bride's there, the chainsaw guy's there, they actually, I was impressed with the amount of theming that they did. I was shocked.
Yeah, Busch Gardens does that too. Like Busch for being Busch Gardens.
Yeah,
Because we have Universal that does it, and we have Busch Gardens that do it.
right.
And I've been to both, and I felt like Busch Gardens might have done a better job.
Really? Then Universal?
Yeah,
That's
yeah. Well, because the problem is like when you go to Universal, it is so like commercial,
yeah, it is.
and the lines are just fucking forever.
Yeah,
And like they're no fun, and it's just like
yeah.
whatever.
Well,
You
it's like,
know,
and Disney just is
Disney's is for kids.
which it's just a step up. Everything is a step up at Disney.
Yeah, Disney, you just walk around and go trick or treating. They have a really nice parade,
Yeah,
and that's it. There's
yeah,
like the Space Mountain. They shut the lights off,
yeah,
so it's like extra dark. That's creepy as shit.
yeah.
But there's no like it's called Disney's Not So Scary Halloween or whatever,
Right.
because it's just you're just walking around the park at nighttime and they're handing out tons of candy.
Yeah,
And it's like, oh, that's cool.
yeah.
Um,
This one was, it was adultish, I would say, but it for kids, but they had some legitimately like scary spots in there.
yeah.
So.
Well, that's the thing. Like Universal is definitely not. It's to scare the shit out of you.
Yeah,
And how the what's it, Hollow Scream, and I don't know, whatever the one at Busch Gardens is there to scare the shit out of you.
Yeah,
Like they're like, we are going to try to kill you,
yeah.
and you're like, well,
That was
okay,
the one, the werewolf that was chasing everybody down.
yeah,
So they're not gonna go. And the kids don't know this, and even adults don't know this. But they're just running, dude. I'm telling you, they're
yeah.
running through this walkway. So I'm like, oh, cool, wolf guys. I fist bumped the wolf bride monster thing,
hmm
and guess like I don't know why they're running. Just makes I was like, maybe that's how they have fun.
yeah,
Maybe they're not scared. Maybe they're just having fun running away from them. So
yeah, yeah.
yeah,
I mean, yeah, and they have the scare zones or what they're called.
that's what it was. It was
Yeah,
just
you walk through
scare
the
zone.
scare zones, and it's
Yeah.
like, that's when they come up to you and they're like, "Ah," and you're just like, why is this scary?
Yeah.
Like,
It's
like,
what's funny is like there's one that was dressed up like the headless horseman type
yeah,
character,
mhm.
and he was like going around scaring everybody. And dude's like, "Hey, you know where the bathroom is?" Like, "Oh yeah, it's over there."
Yeah, exactly. Oh, I'm
Straight-
sorry. It's over there, Frank. Hey, no, I'm fine. Thanks. All right, back to it. Okay. Rah. Yeah. And don't get me wrong. I mean, I get it. It's fun. It's the
Yeah,
scary houses are cool, and we waited and we got to go on all of them, and it was like, but the whole experience is just like all you do all night long is just wait to go into these things, and
I
it's
hate
like,
that.
it's
And
like,
we didn't
this
do.
sucks.
We rode the rides. Some of the rides. The only one we waited in line for was Batman that Cassie had to ride.
Okay.
Dude, we sitting there for 2 hours. I've never sat in a roller coaster ride since high school, maybe that long. And I told
Wow.
her, like, we're going through the ride, and it just keeps getting longer and longer. And I was like,
Rise of the Resistance isn't even that long. Like,
I know.
like
And
you can move through that faster than 2 hours.
yeah.
Like,
And there was an X. I was like, dude, I'm thinking I'm gonna go. Like,
right.
there's an exit
yeah.
right here. It's like we're just right here. And we
Yeah.
were, but it took another 30 minutes. I didn't go. And I was like, so we did that. But all the rest of the rides were fun. They had a bunch of haunted houses that we did not go into. We had Matt and Bailey with us. That's not
Right.
the scary crew. They're more Disney. Let's say this. They're more Disney.
Yeah, so they were getting the shit scared out of them.
Yeah, they don't.
Oh,
They
no,
don't.
and
They got
Haley
scared
loves it.
on the little weird ride. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Haley loves it. She gets this like she's got to walk behind me and use me as a shield
Yeah.
and just screams and like I'm deaf by the end of the night. I can't hear anymore. I'm just like, you know, okay, like, and I'm just walking through like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
you got me. I mean, you know, it's yeah, and they're again not trying to be macho. It's just one of those things where it's like
Yeah.
it's not that scary.
Yeah,
Like,
and you're just over it. Though I'll tell you
yeah,
one time we went to one of the haunted houses here, and I'm same thing. The only part I hate is one part they made you like crawl through something. I was like, this floor seems way dirty. Like I don't want to do this, you know.
right.
But
That's more scary.
that's more scary. But they had this part where you're going through
Get an
chains and
infection.
smoke. Exactly. Chains and smoke, and you can't see nothing. There's strobe lights going on.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh geez, man. Like this, I'm gonna have a seizure or something. Anyways, I turn around, Pinhead is right there. Doesn't say a word, scares the shit out of me.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And I'm like, oh God. And I was like, I fist bumped that guy, and I was like, you know what? I was like, that's the only thing that scared me in here.
Good job, man.
You,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
got me.
yeah.
He
Oh
didn't say
no,
a word. Like,
yeah, yeah. No, and there again, you compliment him. You go, good job. That was solid. Like you got me on that one. You know that the rest of this shit stupid.
yeah.
You need a raise.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he was just sitting there.
yeah. No,
Yes,
it's like
exactly. That was truly the scariest part. I was like, "Oh no. Oh no." And plus
yeah.
I'm already a little bit claustrophobic, and it wasn't like you're crawling on the floor because there was
No.
only this much space.
Yeah, yeah. You're yeah.
I'm not sized to be doing that,
Right.
you know. Like I could get stuck.
What was that? What was I trying to? You're Bruce Willis, going through Nakatomi Plaza. Die Hard. You're
Exactly.
die harding it
Yeah,
up.
going through
There
the
we go.
vents. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Come to the coast. We're having a party. We're gonna have a good time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um. Yeah. Okay. So, speaking of Bruce Willis and Nakatomi Plaza, Die Hard is that a Christmas movie?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay. What
Yeah.
about Lethal? What about the first Lethal Weapon?
I would also include that and even Rainier Games.
Okay.
Because I feel like anything that has a major Christmas setting is it. I felt like in Die Hard, the Christmas setting, the theming was very
Mhm.
strong.
Yes. I mean, it was a Christmas party.
Right. So if the time of year is adjacent to it, it's not a Christmas movie, but it's like plays a big part of the setting. I
Right.
consider it a Christmas movie.
Okay.
Yeah. What do you stand on that?
I'd never like that was one of those things that I never thought of it as a Christmas movie. It just was like it happened during Christmas.
Yeah.
And, as time went on and it became like, all the memes now, Christmas is only until Hans Gruber falls off of the
Right.
Nakatomi Plaza, and they always have Alan Rickman's picture of him like,
Yeah.
and you're like, and I was like, wow, that's really turned into like that's up there with Home Alone. I
But
mean,
that's exactly where I was gonna go.
huh,
Now, I don't watch Die Hard for Christmas personally,
okay.
but I'll
Yeah,
say Home Alone I do watch
right.
probably every year. I mean, that to me, that's a essential Christmas movie, even though the story is not.
Is
It's
that
not.
good?
It no. Well, it's yeah, but that's a lot of
You're
them.
going to jail right now if that happens.
Yeah, exactly. But
Yeah.
it's like it's so Christmas heavy in the theming that it's 100% a Christmas movie.
No, yeah, I mean, I get Home Alone as a Christmas movie. I totally
Yeah.
understand that. It totally makes, and there's a lot of but so here's my thing. I feel with Christmas movies, which we'll probably watch a bunch of them this year.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I feel like you have A-list Christmas movies, right?
Yeah.
Like Elf and a Santa Claus, not the 6 other Santa Claus like the original Santa
Of course.
Claus.
Yeah.
The Grinch That Stole Christmas,
Mhm.
whichever iteration of that you like, the cartoon, the CG, or the
I
Jim
would probably
Carrey.
even throw the first Christmas Chronicles in there with
See, I feel that falls into the B category.
you're bringing it to me. It is newer and it is a Netflix movie, but I thought
Yeah,
it was really good. What's his name? I can't think of his name.
yeah, but Kurt Russell.
Kurt Russell. Yeah.
Yeah, I see. We watched that last year. And I felt that
Yeah.
was very B-ish, just like the one with the Rock, Code Red, or whatever the hell that was.
Yeah, that was
Um,
definitely DC. Like
that was like Violent Night. Violent Night is way down on the list
Yeah.
of like, so like Christmas with the Cranks. That's kind of like
Yeah.
maybe a tier B. It's like, oh, all right. But A Christmas Carol won.
Yeah.
So there's those movies that are like mandatory Christmas movies. It was horrible. But killing a guy with a candy cane was pretty neat.
We watched
then
that
there's
one last year too.
yeah.
Yeah.
I watched that on a plane after Christmas, I think, and I was like, wow. This is really stretching things.
Yeah.
Spirited was good. I feel like that's
They snuck a musical up on us.
yes,
with that one.
and I liked it though,
Which shocked me too. Yeah, I did. I thought it was good.
and there again, I would watch that again. I'm almost looking forward to watching that again because I enjoyed it so much. So it's like, okay, so planning for that, what are we, where do we fall as far as, are we going to watch, like, are we just going to watch C-rated Christmas movies and hope that we might find a new keeper?
Oh, we can't go. Listen. I'm good with if we're going classics, let's go classics.
Yeah, but I feel like classics are too easy, and that just kind of doesn't work for the show because we never, we always fail.
It's better when we don't like them.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I mean, we should change this to like the shitty review channel where, like, we're gonna just watch the crappy movies. Did you get a chance to watch any other movies that we?
Dude, I watched. Okay, let me list them off and see which one piques your interest.
Okay.
To talk about. Did I tell you about Any Mini?
No.
So Any Mini is about it's a Baby Driver light. It has a different actress. I can't remember what she's from. She's basically a very good driver who gets involved with a bad element, gets out of it, gets sucked back into life, has to do one last job.
Okay.
So it's an Ocean's 11 Baby Driver. Enjoyable, a fun watch. I wouldn't rate it. If I had to go out of 10, I'd rate it like a 6. But it was fun. It was a fun movie. It's got a lot of action. Any Mini, EENIE Mini.
Oh, okay.
So Any Mini, watch that. I watched Need for Speed 2014 that I'd never seen with the dude from Breaking Bad.
Yes.
Thought that was pretty good. Another 6. Wasn't it?
No, I remember Need for Speed.
Yeah, it could have been a 7, but it shocked me. It was better than I expected.
Yes, there was a story.
Yeah,
it was terrible.
I watched Tron Ares. We went to the theater and saw that.
Oh, is that as bad as everyone says it was?
I didn't think it was as bad as everyone says it was. It wasn't a Tron movie in the way that we're used to a Tron movie.
Okay.
But you do get some of that Tron flair. They're trying to tell more of the story of what's going on in Tron. So it's like, that's kind of questionable, but I think you do get some Tron in there. I wouldn't rank it up with the others. But I didn't. Oh, the Ed Gein story. Yeah, the ending was sketchy. The ending did suck on that. The monster. I watched Trainwreck PI Moms.
Oh, yeah.
That one was crazy. It was so it was short. It was okay. It was whatever.
Yeah.
It wasn't. It was one of the lower train wrecks that I seen.
Oh, it looked very low.
Yeah, it was some interesting stuff in there. I watched Fit for TV 3-part series talking about the Biggest Loser.
Yep.
That was great.
Was it good?
That was great.
Okay.
It was like 3 1-hour episodes.
Yeah.
Just kind of telling the story. The first 2 are kind of setting up the time, and then the third one gets into like, oh, this is all the bad shit. You can kind of see what's happening in the background. Third one kind of lays it all out. So
there was an actual point to it?
There's an actual point to it. They're saying, hey, they're kind of building it up like, hey, they were, we're in this obesity epidemic. We're trying to do something about that. Success story. Oh, episode 3, guess what? this happened, this happened, this happened. This guy lost 200 pounds. He's gained it back. And a lot of this stuff and all the behind the scenes litigation that went on with it.
Right.
So they kind of reveal that at the end of the second episode and third episode. Worth
Okay.
watching if you have any interest in it.
Yeah,
it wasn't on my radar, but
What's that?
it wasn't on my radar, but it was like a Sunday. And typically,
Yeah.
like if I don't have anything planned, it's like Cassie's like she just wants to not lay down, but sit down and watch TV. It's like, all right, we'll do that. The other one we watched the same day. This one, if you haven't watched, I would recommend you watch it. Everyone's talking about it right now. It's called The Perfect Neighbor.
Oh, yeah. Fernando actually watched that and we talked about it.
Yeah, and it's all so. I don't want to spoil it for anybody that knows, but doesn't know what happens. But it's about a Karen, the most Karen that there's ever been.
Yeah.
And it's all told through officer body cam footage, and 911 calls and police calls, and with dates. So they're showing you date codes. This happened this date. This incident happened this date. This stuff happened. All this. So it's worth watching. It's like an hour and 20 minutes.
Yeah, it's not long.
You do get what happened. You know what happened.
Right.
So they're trying to like relitigate it in the court of public opinion now, but
yeah, so there's no conclusion in it.
There is a conclusion. Something happens to the person that there's one big thing that happens that leads to another big thing happening. So you learn all that.
Okay.
Now post-mortem,
right?
YouTube, sort of like, people are like, oh, well, they didn't look into this aspect and this aspect. But the criminal system's done. They've already done what they've done.
Okay.
So it's not, it's just people. All right. See you, Jason. But it's worth watching.
Okay.
So that, I think, it. One I wanted to watch again. I seen an ad for on an old movie.
Okay.
Was called Any Given Sunday.
Oh, yeah. Jamie Foxx.
Dude, it's not streaming anywhere. I was like, I was going to watch it this weekend.
Really?
I couldn't. Yeah, you had to rent it.
Oh, wow.
So, I mean, I'll probably watch that this weekend.
I think I have it on DVD.
And I haven't seen it in forever. And I remember it being a pretty good movie.
It is. It was.
Yeah.
No, I believe I actually have that on DVD.
So that's the list.
Crazy, but
if you have any suggestions to watch, or you want to watch any of those,
I haven't. No, I have no clue. I was just gonna watch Planet Pirate or Pirate Planet, and because I feel like we didn't really talk about that much, other than to say like it was just like Pinocchio Light. The girls are gone this weekend, so let's just stumble through the weekend, see what we come up with. Maybe just make it a recap of what we've watched.
Yeah.
Because I got tons of work to do this weekend, so I'm just gonna have shit playing in the background.
That'll work. Yeah, I mean, like I can go in further in any of these. So
yeah, fantastic. Well, that's the show, guys. That's what we got. Yay.
Hey, if you stuck around, we talked about Treasure Planet for at least 5 minutes.
Did we? I think we talked more about Atlantis. Atlantis was solid.
Yeah,
because I was just more enamored with the people.
Yeah.
So, all right, we'll talk more about it next week. Yeah. That's it. You guys have a great night. We'll see you later next time.
See ya.
Bye.